Yeah, DCF, man. Bye. Go to bed. Shut up. Still didn't catch it yet, Bigsimple? DCF, how did y'all play? Where did you go to? There you go. Got it. Oh yeah, I seen that, DCF. Receiving yards. I see you, bro.
We've had spotty showers since about 7 a.m. here in D.C., and the radar indicates it's going to continue, but nothing to stop football from happening at FedEx Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Washington football team. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
It's Gibson, and he'll be brought down here at the 28. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
They run the counter. Gibson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
First carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Prescott. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there.
To Jared Cook.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Pick up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Forced out to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
It's 4th down.
So still a scoreless game in the 1st, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Over the middle here to Brown. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Panthers.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Now Drake. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
He was brought down.
Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
Panther 1st down.
Prescott on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Drake. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down.
1st down, Carolina.
From the red zone now, Prescott flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Complete.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and they're going to have a third down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Steps away to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by DJ Swearinger. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to someone else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5.
Third and 5.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that will be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
But Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Got an open man, finds Gibson. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson, and he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2nd down, here's Hurts. Pressure comes in, he's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Hurts. And he finds McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Hurts sets up to throw it. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 34-yard line. 15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington.
1st and 10 at the 30.
On 1st down, Gibson. In on the tackle, the former All-Pro Chris Harris. For Ron Rivera, the head coach of Washington, can't help but think about all the great years he had as the head coach of these Carolina Panthers. He was the head man from 2011 to 2019, and his best year, no doubt, 2015. That's when the Panthers went 15-1, 2 playoff wins as well before. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken about a yard deep. be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 6-0 our score after one.
Nothing.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
It's 2nd and inches.
On 2nd and inches. Prescott out to his left. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. On first down, Drake. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. And he is out of bounds here. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jason Verrett, he'll get the sack as he provides the heat off the corner.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So that'll back him up 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Prescott from the gun. And that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Field goal, a 48-yard attempt.
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good, but there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this. So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. Running, it's Drake. He will push his way down to about the 14.
On the handoff.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jared Cook. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers have tied this game up. They can take the lead with the extra point. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Right, DCF.
25-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll run it.
You better slide, boy. I get a hold of him.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing is Hurts. We'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
47-yard line.
On first down, Gibson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more on that one and another first down. And if his coaches are correct, we're going to see a lot more runs like that from this young rookie going forward.
And you know, slapping each other on the back up in the booths right now? The scouting department, because they really recommended this guy highly, and he's justifying their faith in him.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Atkins on the stop.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Panthers' 24-yard line.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. From the corner, Jimmy Smith blitzes for the sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform.
And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Being chased out left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Drake, and he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turn to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Darren Waller, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And Washington has retaken the lead. Now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. Hurts will throw, and they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Popular down near the goal line, quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route. is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. On second down, it's Drake. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
The 45-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half.
Yeah, DC, yep it is, man.
Remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
At the 49-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Now Prescott on fourth down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They'll throw again. Prescott buying time to his left. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Throwing, Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Drake. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Prescott rolling to his left. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On third down, Drake. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try.
A 32-yard attempt.
The kick by Sanders is good. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensive. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
At the 36-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Jared Cook, his Pro Bowl tight end, was the target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
For Brashad Perriman. Incomplete. Casey Hayward on the coverage.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
3-yard attempt.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And I hate to point to that missed field goal from their last drive, but you look at the scoreboard, they would be in the lead if they had that 3.
Well, no doubt those points or those missed points do loom large, but here they're getting a chance for a makeup, aren't they? Almost like my time in school. I was always begging my teachers for a makeup exam. Here's their opportunity now to put those points on the board.
And every point becoming more vital here in the second half. Escaping the pressure right. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Jason Verrett. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. His throw caught at about the 5. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Darren Waller, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the gun, it's Hurts. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And nothing but daylight ahead.
Well, there's some excitement.
Dang, if he was fast. He's slow as hell.
Instead, it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly. Getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll start the drive with Drake. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one covers 29 yards.
Yeah, I know.
First down. Now Prescott on the move to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Simmons. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across.
Bigsimple winning.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 41-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On first down, Gibson. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 now. Flushed out right. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's caught by Waller out left side. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
No, I ain't even in the yet.
First and goal.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Taken down right.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 4.
2nd and 4. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Thomas Davis. He's at the 50. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
That'll be complete to Cook. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Throwing again on second down. Prescott eluding the pressure right. It's caught inside the 25. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 37 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Man open left side is Brown. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. To throw again on second down. Prescott. He's got this one complete to Perriman.
Prescott's pass.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
For Prescott. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
2-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
This play started with the protection. You have to have it to give your quarterback time to let routes develop downfield. And then it's on him to locate an open man, and he does just that. Play callers love 4 vertical routes because receivers can be open at any time downfield, often for big gains.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one good for 12 yards. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he'll complete this to Gibson. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Second down, here's Hurts. There he goes inside the 30. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line of
Here's
scrimmage.
the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Here's Hurts to throw. Steps away to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the sack master, Justin Houston, who comes up with it. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Panthers 13.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 2nd down. Decent start to the drive there. Of course, they need the touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah, those guys are into it. How about the guys on the sidelines? You see the coaches signaling, all the personnel groups up on the sideline, ready to go in and out of the game. They've got to condense their time now in order to try and get back into it.
11 yards there, 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Carolina.
Prescott from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
On 2nd down now. It's Drake. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Flush to his right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket, Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Prescott from the gun on third, being chased out left. And that will be incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Washington on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd down and 12. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Hurts. Able to find Waller. That's complete. The 20. Touchdown, Washington. Darren Waller, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
Washington will line up for the 2.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
There's 13.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big 4th. And now here is another interception. Picked off here, the 32. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
38. Panthers 13. Gano set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Buying time to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
The Panthers on third down. It has been a disaster. 0 for 8 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He'll have a first down past the 40. This will be caught once again by Brown.
Complete.
13 yards, first down, Panthers. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
A second down throw for Prescott. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Panthers on third down. A pretty anemic, a very anemic. 1 for 9 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Prescott now from the 50. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. Prescott looks to throw on first. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game. So every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Throwing, Prescott, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Prescott, eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, but it'll be 2nd and goal. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Drake. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Steps away. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jared Cook. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
Good. Makes this Washington 38. Panthers 20. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Jackson now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
On the return, Washington takes over 1st and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. That one looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
2nd down. Here's Jalen Hurts. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin.
Not even, New York Giants fan. It's not even over with. And I wouldn't embarrass you.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Out to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
At the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off right around the 43. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
They'll take
what a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson, and he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's finals, Washington.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Washington, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for Carolina, it's a bad time of year to take a loss like this as they drop to 10-5. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
One more week to play off, DTF. One more week, bro. I got the Saints last. My last game. I'm still second seed. I'm good. I'm good. Oh yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Hey, I throw them picks, but that'd be a different game, man.
Yeah, I know, man. I know.
I said I shouldn't have gambled right there on them 2 plays.
Yeah.
I should have stuck to what my game plan was.
True.
I got a little bit away from my game plan. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Today's a work day.
But I'm still second seed though, so I'm good.
We gotta get better today. What I want to know is who's ready to work.
That's good.
Yeah, 'cause I'm still leading my division. I'm practicing for the Saints now. Yeah, I think we all did. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You ready?
Oh, hey, BCM, overall, you know, if you want to face us, let them face.
Hey man, that man ain't never here. He been ducking ever since we started the tournament.
Yeah, I want to see how good
He been supposed to been playing. He ain't never played.
This is your last opportunity. Let's go for gold.
Huh?
great supporters. So
I know, right? That's why I said I got her from the game plan. I said if I would stay with the game plan, I should have kept running the ball. Cause that boy Ken Drake a handful, man. Right. You see, I kept running away from Chase. You seen that? You see, I got run away from Chase. You seen that, right? I ain't running to Chase Young all game.
It was against Chase, yeah. I know.
Don't worry, when we start again, I'm gonna do little things different. When we start the new one.
Oh yeah, I'm doing my thing, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, right.
Hers is an 80 overall right now.
Oh, okay. Like, man, I had that nigga to start running.
That was.
So I was stopping the pass for a minute, then he took off running. Oh damn! Forgot he can run. I had everything covered, but yeah, I had everything covered, but him. Who? The Fuji.
Keep it up.
I'm playing the Saints right now. Yeah, last game of the season. All them damn picks I had and I couldn't run it back, they were slow as hell.
Oh yeah.
If I was able to run those back, it'd be a different game.
Yeah, linebacker.
And them linebackers were slow. If I had some Raven linebackers, if you had some Raven linebackers, I'd have ran them back. But yeah, some slow linebackers, man. Like, and Patrick Queen had caught one, that would have been it.
17 is underway.
like saying
This will make it into the end zone.
Right, somebody who get it and go.
As a touchback, and they will
A Matt
begin
Judon
at
type
25.
player, you know.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the second quarterback chosen back in April.
I was trying to get Patrick Queen once we could run it back, but he didn't get it.
The reason I do,
He was smacking you though. Patrick King was smacking you back there.
He will manage the game the way it needs to be
I was like,
managed.
Queen going
take what
ham.
the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception.
I know, but it was like, damn, that fire coming, ain't it?
Two and out on first down. That's complete to Jake Hunt. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play. So here's
Terry.
a first and 10 at the 38.
And the Saints, first down.
Here's the first carry of the game for Zach Moss. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
But he ain't really do much like that this game.
From last week's game, 21 carries, 80 yards.
And their success.
I had one guy on him the whole time.
Give them a lot of confidence, but they also understand going against a top 5 rush defense means you have to have a lot of offense in your game plan. Misdirection, counters, power game, maybe even some quarterback run to take the heat off of the running back.
And they're going to have another first
Yeah, I had Jimmy Smith on him.
43. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
And Marcus Peters was on Samuels.
At the 43. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's got Burton here. And past the 35, he'll be
Yeah,
a yard or two shy of the 30.
Solidify my spot over there.
For him there. It's a first down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more.
I'm about to say, they got some serious weapons over
He's
there.
brought down, but not before he reaches.
Tool got a lot of weapons over there, but I don't know why he losing.
23 yards, the final tally. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they called Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch a...
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
Got that Mike Evans and all everybody else over there.
His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Final week of the year, an absolute must-win game for them, so they needed to get on the board first. They were able to do just that.
And you laid out the
Are you playing the Eagles?
So just think what they've been working with this entire build-up towards this game. Must win.
Bigsimple.
Got to get on the board first. They accomplished that. Now they can't have any type of a letdown. Long way to go in this one.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return. And a Saint touchdown.
Tyler Bass for the extra point.
So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. So here are the Panthers under head coach Matt Rule. They are led out by their 27-year-old quarterback, a 2-time Pro Bowler. It's Dak Prescott.
Well, we've hit that bittersweet week of the NFL season, haven't we? The last week.
And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow. It's safe to...
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Prescott now sliding out of the pocket. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. from the gun. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The numbers for Antonio last week, 7 catches, 86 yards.
Look, I know everybody wants to be number 1 in everything they do, but he's number 2 in the league in receiving yards. That's a strong number, a strong year, and they want that to continue.
Quick slant to Brown. And they'll get this down to the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
4 yards. That's another Panthers.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
And again, it's Prescott. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but now it's 3rd and goal. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this 1st quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
He may try and run for this. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Makes the score Saints 14.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Tua sets up to pass it. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alshon Jeffrey, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jarrell Casey in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Got a man. It's Brashad Perriman. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29.
12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
He better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be out.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
But that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
First down, they stay with Moss on the ground. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up. The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. And that one off the mark. A little late with a throw.
Tyler Bass on for the field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Carolina offense making their way out. We take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. And right now they're in that number 2 spot. They would love to hold on to that, but obviously first things first. They want to clinch the division.
And that's what everyone plays for. Win your division first, guarantees your spot in the playoffs, but still a nice spot to be in. Not as good as it was when the number 2 seed meant a first-round bye. That's all changed with the new playoff system, but still a nice spot to be in.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Throw left side complete. That's Drake. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd and 1.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. Man open left side is Brown. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, Prescott forced out to his left. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
And after that completion, you can understand why.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his 21st
this last week.
Season.
After this is playoff time, Lee.
Cut into this lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
There he got into the end zone. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that cuts the lead to 24-10.
Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. taken about 7 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series. So those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. From the gun, it's Tua. This one into the hands of Burton. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run out of the gun with Moss. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
the ball carrier.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now Tua to Evans on the slam. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Drake. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Number 32.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brought down by Alexander Johnson. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Now a handoff for Drake. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a
and it's intercepted at the goal line. Dante Jackson picks it, and he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, right? Because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 17-yard line.
Here's a give to Moss out of the shotgun. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
24-yard line. A gain of 7. And the Saints first down.
Here's Kingivo to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Chris Harris speeds in for the sack on the corner blitz.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. On second down, Tua. That's complete to his running back, Evans. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mike Evans, 82 yards. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And he returns this to the 22.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And as this offense makes their way back out in NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season, as this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he finds Cook. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. That'll be complete to Cook. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The Panthers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Prescott to throw it.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sione Takitaki able to record his 5th sack of the season.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. And partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. All right, there's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you could.
And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pick-off.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on those plays.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard
Tua Tagovailoa in the offense heading back out. And they must have seen something leading up to this one that said, hey, we're going to be able to go deep because they've gone deep. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And following the pick 6, and they decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Looking to pass. Tua over the middle to Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Tua going to throw. Talk about a big... The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They'll run the screen with Moss. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's got Burton here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. The kick by Bass is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in weeks. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the 2nd half of Week 17 is underway. This will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Randall Cobb on the return.
Let's see what our player spotlight feature has in store. The The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
At the 22-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Drake. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after them now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw is Prescott, rolling to his left. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And Cook has it, left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. A first down throw for Prescott. Steps away to his left. And now another turnover.